The Young and the Restless spoilers. Chelsea proposes to Adam, flips the script by popping question herself. A bold twist in Genoa City. Chelsea Lawson flips the script with a stunning proposal to Adam Newman. Genoa City, WI. In the world of daytime drama, where grand gestures and tragic twists are the currency of conversation, a single act can redefine a legacy. This week on The Young and the Restless, Chelsea Lawson, played by Melissa Claire Egan, didn't just make a move, she shattered a decades-old template. In a stunning reversal of narrative convention, Chelsea took fate and a velvet ring box into her own hands, dropping to one knee and proposing to Adam Newman, Mark Grossman. This isn't merely a spoiler. It's a cultural tremor reverberating through the halls of Genoa City and the genre itself. For generations, soap operas have traded in a specific archetype, the powerful, often morally ambiguous magnate orchestrating life-altering moments, with marriage proposals being a prime tool of control, passion, or penance. The Newman men, Adam chief among them, have perfected this. Their proposals are events, calculated, dramatic, and always on their terms. Chelsea's action does more than surprise Adam. It actively dismantles this power dynamic. She is no longer the recipient of a plot point, but the architect of one. In doing so, the show initiates a fascinating experiment. What happens when the person historically shaped by the storm decides to command the winds? The weight of history, a proposal forged in fire. This moment is electrifying precisely because of the scorched earth Chelsea and Adam have traversed. Theirs is a history written in betrayal, psychological manipulation, profound trauma, and a connection that stubbornly refuses to die. From the dark cabin to con schemes, from near-fatal accidents to co-parenting their son, Connor, they have been each other's greatest crucible. Chelsea's proposal, therefore, cannot be read as a simple romantic gesture. It is a thesis statement. It speaks to a woman who has looked into the abyss of her own actions and his, and has decided, consciously and boldly, to choose a future anyway. The subtext is screaming, "I am not waiting for you to save me or define us. I see our chaos, and I am choosing it, actively and publicly." This flips their entire script from one of reactive damage to proactive design. For Adam, a man whose identity is a battleground between his father's legacy and his own tortured soul, this moment is profoundly disorienting. Control is his language. To have the ultimate commitment ritual presented to him strips him of his usual agency. His reaction, a masterclass of stunned silence, conflicting emotions flickering across Grossman's face, isn't just about yes or no. It's a primal confrontation with a new paradigm. Can he accept a love that isn't his to orchestrate? Can he be the answer instead of always being the question? Ripples across Genoa City, a seismic shift in dynamics. The ramifications of this single act extend far beyond the couple, sending shockwaves through their intricate web of relationships. Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope. The specter of Sally, Adam's recent great love and Chelsea's professional rival, looms large. Chelsea's proposal is a nuclear option in their Cold War. It's a declaration of total investment, potentially forcing Sally to finally, fully step back, or else escalate in a way she never anticipated. This moves their conflict from professional jealousy and personal hurt into the realm of irreversible life choices. Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson. As Chelsea's stabilizing force and voice of reason, Billy is likely horrified. His entire role has been to pull Chelsea from Adam's orbit. This act is a defiant rejection of that salvation narrative. Their friendship, a cornerstone of Chelsea's recovery, now faces its most severe test. The Newman family, Victor, Eric Bredon, watches everything. A move like this from Chelsea will be analyzed in his war room not as romance, but as strategy. Does it make Adam stronger or more vulnerable? Is it a play for stability or a power grab into the dynasty? Meanwhile, Nick, Joshua Morrow, and Victoria, Amelia Heinel, will see it as proof of their brother's perpetual cycle of disaster, potentially straining already fractured alliances. Connor, Judah Mackey, the ultimate stakes. For their vulnerable son, who craves normalcy, this represents either the dream of a united family or the prelude to an even more devastating collapse. The proposal puts Connor's well-being squarely at the center of this high-risk gamble. Beyond the plot, a meta-commentary on the modern soap, Chelsea's action transcends the plot of The Young and the Restless. It feels like a deliberate meta-commentary on the evolution of the soap opera heroine. She is channeling the independent spirit of All My Children's Erica Kane, the resilient heart of General Hospital's Anna Devane, and the cunning of the bold and the beautiful's Brooke Logan, but synthesizing it into a modern context. This move aligns with a broader audience expectation for female characters who drive story rather than just inhabit it. It acknowledges that viewers are savvy to tropes and yearn for surprises that feel both audacious and earned. The writers are not just telling a love story. They are engaging in a dialogue with their audience about agency, redemption, and who gets to hold the pen in a long-running narrative. The inevitable fallout. What comes next? The true drama begins after the question is popped. A yes launches them into a wedding planning minefield where every vendor and vow will be laced with their traumatic past. It would be a marriage built not on naive hope, but on hard-eyed choice, a fascinating foundation for a soap union. A no or a not yet from Adam would be catastrophic, potentially triggering a spiral for Chelsea that could undo years of emotional labor. It would cement Adam's inability to escape his own destructive patterns, even when happiness is offered to him freely. Or, in true Genoa City fashion, the moment could be interrupted by a crisis, a revelation, or a scorned sally. But even an interruption cannot undo the power of the gesture itself. Chelsea has changed the game. In the end, this spoiler is about more than marriage. It's about a character seizing the ultimate symbol of narrative control in a world designed to control her. Chelsea Lawson's proposal is a declaration of independence, a staggering risk, and the most compelling argument yet that in the complex dance of damage and devotion that defines Chatham, she is, finally and unequivocally, leading. Genoa City may never be the same. Tune in to see if Adam and the audience can handle the woman who just rewrote the rules.